Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be shedding light on the advantages appertaining to having a tall height. So what are some of the ample advantages appertaining to having a tall height? Without further ado, without further delay, allow me to demystify that answer to that inquiry right here, right now. It can be beneficent to have a tall height for a multitude of reasons. Your height has the most bearing on determining whether or not people deem you to be attractive. If you lack a tall height, even if you possess facial attractiveness, then other people will lamentably not deem you to be attractive. It is unfortunate, and it is a dire predicament to succumb to the brunt of experiencing firsthand, but it is what it is. People are judgmental. They judge others based on their appearances. If you possess facial attractiveness and lack a tall height, most people will deem you to be unattractive. However, if you possess a tall height but lack facial attractiveness, most people will deem you to be attractive. So, when you are deemed to be attractive, you're furnished with more opportunities by the gatekeepers of opportunities, who arbitrarily determine whether or not an opportunity will be furnished to you. You're at their mercy. When you have a tall height, other people presume that you're more persuasive. They may presume that you're more successful. People are judgmental. Just bear that in mind, render that indelible, allow that to marinate into the chasms of your mind. Allow that to solidify in the bowels of your mind and upload that into your neurons to render that retentive. People are unequivocally judgmental. It's just their innate human nature. They pass judgment. Another advantage appertaining to having a tall height is that it will amplify your athletic abilities. It will augment your athletic abilities. You can take longer strides. You can have an increase wingspan. You could also view the world from a higher vantage point, metaphorically speaking, if you have a tall height. Almost all athletes possess a tall height. You're more apt to thrive, prosper, and flourish as an athlete if you possess finesse, adeptness, adroitness, and a tall height. It's much easier to prevail in a competition against other athletes if you possess a tall height in tandem with finesse. If you're playing basketball against people who are 7 feet, and if you are only 6 feet tall, it's going to render you at an unprecedented disadvantage. So, it augments your athletic abilities when you possess a tall height and tower over your competitors. And it is just easier to maneuver your way around a court. when you possess a tall height. Taking long strides does not feel as cumbersome, nor arduous, nor as ineffably difficult, nor as much of a calorie expenditure when you possess a tall height. Basketball players can seamlessly take long strides, and doing so does not rapidly deplete their energy. When the wrestlers are 7 feet tall, it's much easier for them to maneuver themselves around the court for a prolonged period of time than it is for shorter people to do the same, because someone who is shorter has to take far more steps to be able to travel the same distance as a 7 foot tall basketball player. When you have a tall height, you can see above a crowd. You can more easily retrieve objects that are relegated to the shelves. And if you're keen on entering the dating world for whatever reason, you're less apt to be spurned. You're less apt to be rejected. And other people may deem you to be more approachable if you possess a tall height. People are judgmental, and they pass judgments against others. It is unfortunate, but it is what it is. If having a tall height automatically renders you attractive, irrespective of your facial attractiveness, then you're also going to be deemed more approachable. Other people are far more keen on approaching people who they deem to be attractive than they are on approaching people who they deem to be unattractive. So, I hope that you deem this video to be insightful and enthralling. The advantages appertaining to possessing a tall height are multitudinous. They are profound and eminently extensive in nature. If you're deemed to be more attractive, persuasive, and more approachable by other people, then it's going to redound to your advantage. It's going to allow you to yield better outcomes out of life. If other people deem you to be unattractive, non-persuasive, and non-approachable, then it's going to redound to your disadvantage. Furthermore, you're going to be all the more poised, all the more primed, and all the more apt to be successful as an athlete if you possess finesse, adeptness, and adroitness. If you also possess a tall height, you want to be able to attain a height advantage against your competitors as an athlete. When you take long strides, you do not want to rapidly deplete your energy. You want to be imbued with unalloyed energy. You want to be vigorous, resilient, and strong, as well as nimble. So once again, I hope that you deem this video to be fascinating, mesmerizing, riveting, enthralling, captivating, engrossing, informative, intriguing, and of course, insightful. Have a blissful day. Goodbye.